Hello everybody, it is JD here and welcome to today's Wemby to Glory episode, the first one of season number 8. I wanted to wait a couple of days to find out what Hof badges are in what game modes, and now I know. I can tell you guys the plan for Mr. Victor Wembanyama. Now today we are already going to be adding some Hof badges to him. If you guys missed the last couple of episodes, we have managed to get him to 58. But by the end of this episode, that is going to be at the 60 mark. Yeah, we're going to hit the big 6-0. We've got quite a few packs here. Now, there's quite a few, there's 5. There are some chances at us getting more. We've got some random ones. There's a couple that are, set ones. There are a few random ones. And we are also going to be opening up the badges from here. We've got 580 tokens, and we're going to be spending all of those tokens in the token market. Because obviously the new season's coming along. We had hoped and expected some type of excitement in the token market. Nothing. Just the old Season 8 stuff getting re-added. So, yeah, nothing to spend our tokens on. So, it's just going to be on Hof badges. So, yeah, Wemby to Glory, we are going to be pushing closer to that glory and that end game aspect. And I have also figured out some more stuff that we're going to be doing alongside just that Wemby card, as my controller decides to die. Because I think there will be easily a Spurs Invincible starting 5 by the end of the game. Manny will get a card, Tim Duncan will get a card, obviously D-Rob already has an endgame card, and then Kawhi will get a card as well. And if we can get all of those guys alongside him, now that would be pretty damn cool. So I think that's what we might aim for towards the end of this season and end of this series. But yeah, so let's go ahead and jump into it for today. If you guys are looking to get any of your grinds done in Season 8, whether that's online or offline, there's one guy you need to check out, and that is Rose NBA on Twitter. He's one of the most trusted guys in the community for getting your grinds done, so make sure you check him out. Link is in the description. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe for the daily videos and check out twitch.tv/JD_crossover for the daily streams. So, what did we play at the end of last season? Well, there were some spotlights that have now disappeared. The playoff spotlights, they've all gone. But there was one that gave us specifically a Hall of Fame clutch shooter badge, which of course Mr. Wemby does need. So we got through all of those challenges. They were the ones we had to buy 13 Heat players and 13 Celtics players. Managed to get all that done, and Hall of Fame clutch shooter comes through. Very, very nice. We then got 75 wins last season in co-op. Yeah, that's a lot of wins. But 75 wins in co-op. When you've got Wemby, and obviously in co-op, this is the guy that I use, obviously. It makes life a lot of it easy. He is a one-man arm. I don't even need teammates without Wemby. I'm happy I have them. But you don't even really need them. He is that guy. So, 75 wins. Got us 2 Hof badge picks. And from here, the badge that he needs is Slithery Finisher. None of these other ones are for him. But Slithery Finisher is very nice indeed. I don't think it matters what we'll take here. I think we'll just take... I think Claymore's quite a rare Hof badge. So we'll hit up a Claymore. But again, we got Slithery. That's what we needed for our man Wemby. Let's go ahead and before we get to those other Hof badges, let's kick him out a little bit, shall we? So Hall of Fame badge number 59. Again, 64 is the end. 64 is the most he can have. 64 is an end game Wemby. We give him another one, and now we have got a Wemby with 60 Hall of Fame badges. Oh, you love to see it. We've got 95 games on him. Obviously, I've played a lot more than that, but that's just the games that they actually count, and he is a joke. Absolute joke. The shooting percentages there are ridiculous. Averaging, steals, rebounds, assists, everything. Such a good card. Absolutely incredible. So that's 60 Hof badges. So which ones does he now need? Now he needs Giant Slayer, Comeback Kid, Space Creator, and Special Delivery. So these are the 4 that we're going to be looking for out of these 3 Hof badge packs we've got here. Now these came from the exchange last season, not this season, because what a surprise, 2K have made it worse. Fearless Finisher is not one that we want. Last season it was 3 Dark Matters for 1 Hof badge. This season it costs you 6 Dark Matters for 1 Hof badge. 6! That's absurd. So yeah, that absolutely sucks. So we won't be doing this anymore. So the final exchange Hof badge gives us Comeback Kid. Hey, I was not expecting to see that today. We have got a way of getting that badge, but now we don't need to. Comeback Kid comes through. I really would have liked that to have been special delivery, but no dramas. That is another one for Mr. Wemby. That is now 61. We are 3 Hof badges from completing this card. Why are you flashing at me? We have hit first team all defense, Tony Allen. So with 61, we can now, before we talk about where the other ones come from, we can go spend our tokens. Again, no need to spend tokens anywhere realistically. All we need to do is get Hof badges. Off-ball pest is not what we are looking for. We can only open up another one after this, I think. So unless this is special delivery, which it is not, it is Dream Shake. This is going to be the final one that we can open up for right now. So unless this is special delivery, we've got to wait. It is post Playmaker, so we are going to have to wait on some more tokens. So 61. Now the good news is, again, I waited until I knew what was going on in Season 8 and where these Hof badges were. The good news is 2 of these Hof badges we can find. So Giant Slayer is in Unlimited. So Unlimited at 4,300 points, which is what we did last season. You know, it took us 23 wins to get there. We did that last season. It wasn't too bad, to be fair. But we can get Giant Slayer from there. But also, if we don't want to do that, we can also come down here. So the Season 8 Rewards Spotlight. Obviously, you've got to hit level 40. You get Embiid. But then if you complete this challenge, you get the Unlimited Hof Badge Option Pack. So you can just swerve Unlimited completely. And I could get Giant Slayer from there. So we've got options as to what we can do. We can go into Unlimited, or we could just stick... Can my controller just chill? Or we could just stick purely to offlines or XP grinding, really. Get level 40 and then get the Hof badge from them. But either way, Giant Slayer will be here, and that is not going to be a problem. And then the other one is the Space Creator, and Space Creator is also in the levels. So that is first available at just level 28, which I was very surprised at. But the Hof badge has really been brought down. They used to only be like level 39. I think it used to be level 39 was a Hof badge, and level 38 as well, which it still is, but now they're at level 28. So 39,000 XP, we get ourselves our 62nd Hof badge for Wemby. So Comeback Kid was in here as well. Obviously, we just got that. So yeah, Space Creator is here. Giant Slayer is unlimited, but we can get that through the levels as well. So that gets us to 63. We then need to find special delivery. Where can it come from? I don't know. If you see it in any game modes, please do let me know, because as far as I'm aware, it's not about. But people haven't got to... Because this season is there's a lot of Hof badges around, because there's 15 cards here, and you can pick 5. So if you pick 5, there's 10 left. You then get here, and you pick 10. Well, if it's the same pack as the first one, then you just take the rest of the 10. But then over here, you get 15 more. So do you then just get the 15 that you've already taken? Do you get duplicates of it? I don't know. From co-op, there's actually 20 Hof badges available in co-op this season, which is obviously a lot. And then the Spotlight down here as well. You know, if you get all of those from Unlimited and then you come down here, do you get those same 5 picks again? I'm not too sure, but I do know there's a lot of Hof badges knocking around. So the thoughts for this series, again, a lot's changed. I've done a lot of thinking over these last couple of days since Season 8 has hit. And as you can see, the team has changed. Yes, it has. The rookies are gone. We don't need no rookies. We've got Spurs boys for Mr. Wem. We have got the Tony Parker, which, God, I really want to get rid of him. We've got Manu. We have got Tim Duncan, who's got a duo with Manu. Oh, with the hero Manu. Ah. I missed a trick with that one, didn't I? So we've got that one, which I bought for, like, as you can see, next to nothing. But it's the other one that we should maybe have had our hands on. Now, on Friday, obviously, prices... Yes, he's like 20k, so he is a little bit expensive. And then we've got David Robertson as well. So on Friday, the endgame Luka packs came out, and they just absolutely decimated the market. Anything that had value has absolutely no value right now. That David Robertson cost me 12,000 MT. He's probably even lower than that right now. He's actually gone up a little bit. Wow. That's why I bought him early, actually, so I thought that was a really good price. But 12,000 MT, and obviously he's got his endgame card since then. The endgame card is a little bit out of our budget. But for now, this team should be good enough to win us some games. But by the end of the series, I want to have a full Invincible Spurs starting lineup. Now, we've already got one Invincible Spur in the game right now, and that is Kawhi Leonard. Now, sadly, his price hasn't really changed too much. Obviously, Invincibles aren't actually in, the old Invincibles aren't in the packs. So all old Dark Matters are in these packs, but the old Invincibles are not. So he's still clinging on over 100k, but give it a week or two, he will crash quite substantially. So we could definitely bring in Kawhi. Manu will get himself an Invincible card. He has done the last 2 years. He always gets one. Same situation with Tim Duncan. He always gets an Invincible card. And they should be pretty cheap. Realistically, they should be quite cheap. And nobody really too fussed about Invincible Manu or Tim Duncan. But we are. And then as for D-Rob, obviously he's not going to get one because he's already got his endgame card. But we could maybe work towards getting endgame D-Rob. The problem is, and the problem always is, there's no way to make MT in this game. There is just no way to make the actual currency that you need to buy these players. We get as many Hof badges as we want and get ready to badge them all out, but unless we can actually buy the cards, we don't stand a chance. Now, it would also be cool to have all of the Spurs Invincibles at 64 Hof badges, but I think that might be a bit much. But maybe all the Spurs guys over 60 Hof badges, that could be pretty cool. So all I know is we want to get our hands on a full Spurs 95 to have around this card, and we just need to find special delivery. And I had hope that it's going to come out of the exchange, because again, we can't do that anymore. 6 time out of 1 Hof is just obscene. And then even the 150 tokens, you know, that's a lot of tokens for a random one. Now, if that was a 1 of 5 pick, a little bit better. But just a random one, 150 tokens. I mean, even if we get to the Hof badges here, all we've got along the way is 215 tokens, which is enough for one more. So that doesn't exactly cut anything good. Obviously, we can't get tokens from the collector level because we are nowhere in it. So, yeah, definitely a bit of a loss as to how to get our hands on random Hof badge packs, or how to get our hands on tokens. Now, there are sets down here that are very, very cheap. You know, something like this set here is surely worth absolutely nothing. Yeah, these cards are very, very cheap. So we could probably lock this in for 50k and get 500 tokens. But then that's like all of our MT gone, and I don't really want to do that. So yeah, we need to make MT, and with a new series or a new season, you know, we just hope that maybe do be something new. But there is nothing new in the game. The only daily stuff is just recycled content from that Kawhi is from April. And that is that's about it. But hey, Wemby to glory, we're here for it. We know what we've got to do. We've got to get level 28, and we've got to get 4,000 points in Unlimited. And this dude will be at 63. He'll be 1 away from being complete. And hopefully along the way, we can just earn a little bit of MT. And hopefully by then, the Invincible Kawhi's come down in price, and we've got an Invincible Manu and an Invincible Tim Duncan. And then we can have Manu at the 1, of course, Kawhi at 2, Wemby, Tim Duncan, and David Robertson. And that would be really fun. I've never actually played with a theme team before. I've never had a reason to play with a theme team. But having all this Spurs gear on, and having Spurs coach, Spurs playbook, and then obviously Spurs players, it has actually been quite fun. It's something different. It's a change of pace. It's not something I usually do. If you've actually got a favourite team, I would definitely recommend it. And I don't, because, you know, I got into NBA pretty recently, only like, 7-8 years ago. And obviously I wasn't from America, so I don't have like a hometown or anything. But if you do, I would definitely recommend just kit it out. You know, have one squad that's just like this, just full up of your franchise's stuff here. Same with the coach and the playbook as well, and just have an all-time team. It is a lot of fun. And maybe next year we do the same thing with Wemby. Maybe next year we do it, because you know next year he's going to get these type of dumb cards. You know it's going to happen, obviously. 2K are going to cash on this guy, like they've done with Taco, like they've done with Ball. Like them with Manu and whatever, you know, they're going to cash in on him. Absolutely, yes, they are, and Chet as well already. So yeah, that's where we're at, guys. So Season 8 is here. We've got a plan, but there's one piece of the puzzle that's missing, and it's special deliveries. Help me out if you can, but if not, we'll have to keep grinding for those tokens and just rolling the dice each time to try and get one from the random badge pack. But that's going to do it from me today, everybody. We added 3 new Hof badges to this card. Now, obviously, yes, are the Hof badges great? No, does he really need them? Well, to be fair, clutch shooter and comeback kid, they're pretty good. You know, does he need Giant Slayer? No, not particularly. I think that needs a 3-inch height difference to activate, and he's obviously 7'5", so it's physically impossible for this badge to activate. But I still want to get it on him. Space Creator's nice, you know, that's an extra playmaking badge. I don't put that as a shooting badge this year, I don't know, but it's a nice badge to have. And obviously, Special Delivery is pointless because he will not be throwing alley-oops, he'll be throwing down the alley-oops. But anyway, yeah, 61 now on Wemby. Lovely stuff. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. Please like, subscribe. I will see you next time, and peace.